Welcome to our Run Club podcast, and this is episode 40.
40.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's been a long haul, but we're here, man.
it's been a very long haul, and it's.
Are we over the hill now?
I think we're over the hill.
I think that's what it. Yeah. When
Yes,
you hit 40,
we are over. Lordy, look who's 40. Episode 40. Lordy, episode 40. How about that? We need some like dark balloons in here with the Grim Reaper on it, that kind of stuff.
Gravestone.
Gravestone, yeah, exactly.
No way.
This is
upbeat. We're upbeat.
Upbeat in our prime. Episode 40. It's fantastic. And what are we going to talk about today?
Oh man.
I threw that at you there. I know what we're going to talk about.
You know.
I don't even need to ask you.
I'll let you know though.
But those people out there probably want to
They
know.
need to know.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about being thankful.
And why are we going to talk about being thankful?
Well, so we're recording this the day before Thanksgiving.
Yes, indeed.
It will be released a few days after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And just to keep people in the,
The spirit of being thankful.
Being thankful.
We should be thankful every single day, but having Thanksgiving every year gives us an opportunity to revisit that and remember that and keep Thanksgiving in our heart
Exactly.
for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So we're going to ride this thankful thing out for a long time, or try to anyway.
Yeah.
Just for the next few days.
Right, exactly. Why not?
Yes.
I try to be thankful every day, like you said.
Yes. I try to be thankful every day too. But sometimes when we get, caught up in the rat race, of our daily lives and the things that we need to do,
Yep.
you can forget very easily.
You could also get mired down in like the negative.
Right. You gotta try not to do that, but it happens.
It does. You get weighed
So-
down by it. Someone's being a jerk. You're
Yeah.
in traffic.
Yep.
People flipping you the bird.
Flipping you the bird,
You get all worked up.
get all worked up.
Be thankful that you even have a car to drive.
Right. Be thankful for the food that you eat,
Bingo.
for your family and
The
your friends.
air that you breathe.
Yes.
You could not even be a human.
Right.
You could be a tree.
Be thankful that you are not a tree, or I don't know.
Trees?
A tree would be cool, though.
Yeah, trees
Being a
probably
tree.
enjoy being trees. So
It's important to be thankful, though.
yes, absolutely.
Family and friends.
So I think for this podcast, we'll try to keep it a little bit more running centric.
Of course, because it's a running podcast. It's our run club.
Yeah, we could go on and on about things we're thankful for in everyday life.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things to be thankful for in the whole running space as well.
So we're going to focus on being thankful.
Yes.
Okay. But we're going to relate it to the running world.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Because it's our world. Our run club.
Our run club.
Cool.
Is all about running.
Nice.
And before we get to that, how was your week?
The week's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Had
Good
some
running week?
Good running week, yep. Had a couple of up-tempo runs, which were good.
Nice.
And decent amount of miles. Feel good. Been getting out there. I have to give myself a pat on the back. I'm giving myself a pat on the back because last night, I did not want to go out and run. I almost bailed out. But I had no real good reason to bail out. And I didn't do it. I actually went out. It was really hard for me to
No
do
way,
it.
man.
Once I got out there, that was about a half mile into the run. I was like, okay, I'm glad I did this, but it was hard.
Sometimes it's hard to get out the door, especially when it's dark and
I know.
cold.
It was dark and it was relatively cold and I was a little sore and tired but I did it, but it was hard. It was hard,
Hey, man.
but it was done.
You
So.
did it, my man.
Yeah, how about you? How's your running going? I'm
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
kind of weak. Got a couple of runs in. We went to Philadelphia.
You were in Philly, yes.
My wife ran the 8K in Philly,
Yeah.
and I was on baby duty. So Sunday and Monday, I don't think I ran.
So it was kind of hard for you to get a run in.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Monday was great. Sunday we were driving back, so I
Okay.
didn't get to run. But
Travel days.
Monday, my wife and I got to go for a run together, which was awesome.
It's nice.
That was cool. So we did probably like 5 miles, I think, which was good. And then Tuesday, I was gonna do. Well, it was yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. So yesterday, I was gonna do 3 miles,
Yes.
but I thought I locked myself out of my house. So I did 2 miles because I realized this at mile 1.
Okay.
And it was a very tight window to get to work on time.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran a mile, and in my head I thought, oh no, I locked myself out of my house.
So you had to go back and deal with all that and try to figure out how to get in.
Yes.
That's a drag when that happens. How'd it happen? It's happened to me before.
What was worse is I didn't really lock myself out.
Oh, okay.
My key was just, I dropped my kid off at daycare,
Mhm.
and so I put all my stuff in my car, and then I ran from my car essentially in my driveway. But in my head, I'm like, I'm running from home. Oh no, I don't have my house key. I need to turn around.
Okay.
So it was just a weird situation. But I got a run in, 2 miles done.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. And then today, I don't know if I'm gonna run today. We'll see.
See what happens.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna run this morning, but we're doing this, man. This is way more important to me.
Well, thanks.
You know? I'm thankful for being able
Thank
to
you.
do this.
I'm thankful, yeah. I'm thankful for being able to do this podcast. First
Yeah,
and foremost.
That's true. That's gonna be my number one thing to say, is I am grateful for people who listen to this podcast,
Yeah.
and for you for taking the time out of your day. I know it's tough. You've got 2 kids, you've got a wife,
Gotta squeeze it in
you
somewhere.
gotta squeeze it in.
Yeah.
And the podcasting, it doesn't pay very well
Yeah.
at the moment.
At the moment.
You know, we'll get there.
Well, I mean, it's obvious we're going to be big.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Currently, you know, we need some other, you know, part-time work just to make it by.
Make ends meet.
You know?
Pay the bills.
Yes.
Right.
Gotta pay the bills.
But I'm thankful for this opportunity. I'm thankful for our listeners,
Yes.
right? Those who keep coming back and keep listening and, you know,
Yeah, no.
take us for runs with them, you know?
Exactly.
Listen to us when they're running or when they're driving or whenever they're doing. It's
We know there's a lot of things you could be doing other than listening to us.
right.
And we are
A lot of
grateful.
podcasts out there too. So
Exactly. We're grateful that you take, you know, your 30 minutes and put us in your ears.
yeah.
What are you thankful for when it comes to
When it comes to
running?
running, there's so many things.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, the ability to run.
Yes.
Right? First and foremost, you know, there are days where you just don't want to get out there, like me last night. But when it comes down to it, I'm glad I'm able to run because it keeps me fit, you know, mind and body, and keeps me connected to a community. And so I'm glad to do it. And I know people who can't do it, who want to do it, and they just, you know, injuries that just nag them. I was talking with a gentleman the other day about running, and he, you know, he's in his late 70s, and he can no longer do it. He can walk to stay fit, but you know, would like to be doing it, but he can't. So I'm glad for the ability to actually do it.
Yeah, I would put that on my list too, man.
Yeah.
The fact that there's some people who have never been able to do it,
Right.
and you know, there's folks like that gentleman who maybe did it before and have been injured or gotten older and just
Yeah.
can't do it anymore. It is like a luxury to be able to go out there
Yeah.
and do the thing, you know?
Mhm.
It's such a cool like sport that I wish everybody could do it, you know?
Right.
One of the reasons I enjoy it so much is just the people that are in it. Like,
Yeah.
that's one thing that I'm thankful for, not only the ability to run, but the ability to run with really cool people.
Yeah, it's the whole fellow runners. It's the whole community. You know, I'm really thankful for that as well. You know, it's great to have a community of like-minded people, friends, you know, family members who get it and who also enjoy doing it and want to do it together and want to talk about it, and that's something to be thankful for.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, people are the people is one of the reasons why I do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you go to group runs, or you get together and, with friends to go out and do a long run, races. It's a great community.
It is, yeah. And what's cool is like everybody who's in it really like enjoys each other. Like they're very like usually runners are nice people.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like
Right.
I know a group of we were just talking to one of our beginning runners yesterday
Mhm.
about how just their little crew still stays in touch, you know?
Right.
It was like a few years ago, they started training together for their first 5K, and now they're thinking about marathons.
Yeah, they're doing half marathons, they're thinking about marathons. Some of them actually have done marathons, and that's just great to see.
It
And
is.
there's this circle of friends, that you keep in contact. And they'd probably be friends for life. They're traveling to, 3 or 4 states over to meet with former members of this training group to run half marathon, and that's great. It's so cool.
It's awesome. That's
Keeping in touch and,
It's something that, as runners, we need to be grateful for and thankful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. The community, you know?
Mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah. On a kind of a different track, I'm also thankful. I'm thankful for the gear that I get for running, like the running shoes
Yeah.
and the apparel and the gloves and the hats that make my run super comfortable.
Okay.
Just to shift gears a little bit.
Okay.
We're getting kind of deep there, you know?
No, yeah,
We're getting up a little bit.
we have to, we have to move on to other things, and I think that's definitely something to be thankful for. And advances in technology to improve all of that stuff.
Yes.
Like shoes, like apparel, like
Right.
accessories.
What would you say, like, compare your old shoes back in the day to new shoes today?
I mean, back when I first started running, I guess there were some innovations for the time, but you compare it to the stuff that you put on your feet right nowadays, it's like, man, I mean, some nice running shoes back then.
Yeah.
All the major, running shoe brands were doing things cutting edge, but cutting edge, 30 years ago is much different than cutting edge now,
Right.
and I would say that the footwear has improved quite a lot, and I'm running in shoes that are just allowing me to continue running and, run comfortably. And I mean, I remember running I had running shorts and there was running apparel, but I remember running in cotton shirts. Cotton shirts just got sweaty and heavy and stuck to you and didn't really, didn't help keep you warm on a cold day. So
Right.
yeah, things have changed quite a lot, so
The advances in technology.
yeah,
Yeah.
thankful for that.
Me too,
Absolutely.
man. Me too. Even in I haven't been on this earth as long as you have, but in the 20 years since I started running,
Yeah.
there's definitely been some shoe technology advancements and
Oh, yeah.
apparel technology advancements that have just made running more comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yep.
It's like easier to get out the door now than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Just because of the what was the word? Comfortability?
The comfortability. I don't know if that's an actual word. We'll have to check that one out in the dictionary, but but seriously,
Yeah.
the comfort.
The comfort, man. That's it.
Yep.
And then like all the little things like technology and the watches and phones and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That just
GPS watches, they didn't exist when I was running.
No.
I had a nice stopwatch, but GPS watches, no.
right.
I wasn't thinking about heart rate monitors.
Right, I'm thankful for that stuff.
Yeah.
Because like some of the watches with the heart rate, you can check and be like, oh my god, my heart rate's through the roof. I better take it easy.
Yep. It's improved the sport. I mean, technology and advances in technology have improved the sport and just make it a lot more comfortable as a form of fitness. So,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Anything else you want to add? That you're thankful for?
Oh gosh, there's tons of stuff. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to run with my family, with my
yes.
wife. I ran a half marathon with my wife. I paced her, and I mentioned this in our last podcast. just a few weeks back, and I had that opportunity to run with her, which
Isn't
was a
that
great
awesome?
thing. So we were able to share these wonderful moments.
Mhm.
On tomorrow, I'm running a turkey trot, and I will be running with my son and my nephew.
Sweet.
Right? 5 milers. I mean, they're 10 and 10 years old, and just having the opportunity. My daughter will not be running with us tomorrow, but on Sunday we're going to be doing a Jingle Bell run, already getting into the
Wow.
holiday season. And my daughter's going to be able to watch my daughter run a kids race, which is something that she did last year and she's going to do again. So having the opportunity to actually watch her run and see her get some joy out of it, so it's a great thing.
Man, that is
Thankful for that.
That is some good stuff.
Good stuff.
I do
Yeah.
love running with my fam. You
Yeah.
know, I love family run time. It's
Yeah.
my favorite time in the world. So
That's
I'm
great.
Yeah, I'm thankful for that stuff too, man.
So
Those those people are just the best. I
Of
love
course.
them. Little Miles in a stroller.
yes,
Just having a blast.
right? Having the opportunity to run stroller. I mean, look, I'm thankful for running strollers because
Exactly. I don't
Yeah.
have to leave the kid at home when I go for a run.
Exactly.
He
You
can
take
come
him with
with
you.
me.
He enjoys the ride, and you can get your run in. And
Yeah, he can take a little nap if he wants. That's awesome, man.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I think we gotta take a little break.
Okay.
Looks like we're about halfway through this thing.
Okay.
So-
I want to say one more thing.
Go for it.
One more thing to be thankful for. Body Glide. Body
Oh,
Glide.
yes.
It's at a lighter note, right? But
I
Body
like it.
Glide
I
is
don't-
definitely something that
Don't disagree, man.
helps.
That's something to put on your stocking stuffer list,
Exactly.
Christmas list.
Yep. Keep the chafe away.
Keep the chafe away. You know what is a handy tip? If you don't have a hat, put some Body Glide on your forehead. Keeps the water out of your eyes.
Wow.
Because it's waterproof.
I never thought to use it for that. I'm going to do that now because I don't really like to wear a hat too much when I
There
run.
you go. You
so-
just put a little streak right
Yeah.
over your eyeballs. The water will just go
Sweet. Cool.
like Rain-X on your windshield.
Right.
You know. But yeah, so let's take a break.
We're going to take a break
When we come back,
Yes.
we're going to talk about things we are not.
that we're not thankful for. Notice, folks, we went for the positive things first, the things that we were thankful for, and then we're going to, maybe talk about a few things that are like pet peeves, which we've done before, but we'll do it again. Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Cool.
All right, we're back from our break.
Back.
We were talking about things we're thankful for,
Yes.
and now we're going to switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to We're going to talk about things we are not thankful for.
We're not thankful for. Okay.
So things that, well, it's more like pet peeves, you know?
Yes.
So things that bother us when we're out there running,
All right.
you know?
Mhm.
And we've talked about this before, but there's so many of these. We could do just a pet peeves podcast.
We could. And I think we have, but we could do another.
We could
do like
we could do
3
a
or 4 more
whole-
episodes.
So,
Yeah.
it could be a whole thing every week. Pet peeves.
And sometimes it's good to get it off your shoulders. Sometimes it's good to talk about it if it bothers you, something that frustrates you, just to get it off your shoulders.
Right.
It's good to release it and get rid of it.
Exactly. You release it and then it's gone.
And it's
you don't
gone.
Think about it anymore.
Right, exactly.
You know, until the next time it happens.
Right.
So go.
So I'm going to start by saying this is a segue. Chafing. I am not.
Look at that.
I'm not thankful for chafing,
I like
and that's why I'm thankful for Body Glide.
yes.
So.
I like it. Where do you get it under here? You get it in the legs, the
Ye-
other regions.
We're not going to talk about it, but
Okay.
I can't go too far. But yeah, right.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. I know what you mean, man.
Yeah, and just and it's cold weather, hot weather, so little schmear of the old Body Glide, and I'm okay.
There
And I'm a
you go.
happy guy.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Can get you through your run.
Right.
That's it.
How about you? Think something that you're not thankful for.
Just like drivers
Yes.
who are not paying attention.
I'm definitely right. I'm not thankful for that.
That's like the other day I'm running and I gotta give this guy credit because he was trying to be nice
Okay.
to somebody else, but he didn't even notice me.
You didn't even exist
Didn't even exist.
until like his bumper hits your knee and
and then I'm down.
slams you to the pavement,
Exactly.
and then you're noticed.
So I'm running, right? And this van's coming down. He's taking a right. And there's a bike coming
Mm.
in front of him. And I am like, this guy's not even looking at me. I'm going to go around behind just to make sure I get around his van without getting run over. I did not know the bike was there. before I made that move. I made the move. He starts backing up
To move out of
to
the...
move out of the bike's
For the
way.
bike, yeah, for the bike.
And nearly runs me
So
over.
he's being nice to the
He's
cyclist.
being nice to the cyclist.
But you don't exist.
I don't exist.
Ooh. That's rough.
Pay attention.
I know. You gotta, when you're driving, you've gotta be alert. All the time.
All the
You
time.
have to be alert for anything. You have to be ready for anything.
You are driving a vehicle that weighs thousands and thousands of pounds.
Yeah,
You could smush somebody.
exactly. You've got to be alert.
Yeah,
So that's definitely something to not be thankful for.
right.
I would push it further too with that. So you've got those people who aren't alert, but then I'm not thankful for the mean person who's driving, who sees you and is going to shout out, "Run, Forrest, run,"
Oh,
or
God.
yell at you or beep because you're trying to get some exercise on the side of the road and they have to maybe slow down a bit and go around you a little bit.
Yeah.
Give you a little space there, or maybe let you go when they're at a stop sign and they're
Right.
just, going to get, that kind of thing. People are mean in that sense.
I whatever, man. You be mean. Something's wrong with you.
Right.
Nothing wrong with me.
Right.
You got some stuff going on in your life that makes it so you've got issues.
You got issues.
You've got issues. If you're yelling at me, I'm just a runner. I'm just running. What's going on in your life
Right.
that makes you think that it's cool to yell at somebody?
Yeah, I know.
Have some empathy for those drivers who are mean, because something's wrong with them.
That's right.
They've got
exactly.
issues.
There are
Maybe they
things
got
that they
mommy
need.
issues.
Look at their point. Look at their
daddy
point of view.
issues. And they're stressed to the nines because they got to get to this job that maybe they need to pay the bills, and you're in the way, and they're like, ah.
Yeah.
But
right.
I agree. Cool it
Because-
with the yelling at people.
Yeah, you're in the zone and you just, moving along and you're just trying to get some exercise and stress relief. And then like someone shouts at you or beeps at you or almost hits you and come on. I'm not thankful for that.
Not thankful for that
So-
at all. At all. One thing that I am not thankful for, and I experienced it I didn't experience it, but thousands and thousands of other people experienced it at the Philadelphia Marathon. Cold rain.
Oh,
It's the worst.
I'm not thankful for that.
The worst running weather is cold rain.
Cold rain. Yeah, because you're wet.
Yeah.
And your body temperature goes down, and you're soaked. There's no way to even you're running, but it's hard to keep your body temperature up.
Wind's
The wind's
hitting
blowing
you.
it, yeah.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah.
That is the worst. And last weekend, Sunday, there was we went to the Philadelphia Marathon,
Yeah.
and that was the weather. And I was just like, man, I'm glad I'm not them. 26.2 miles in
And
the
that kind of
cold
stuff.
rain.
Ooh.
I don't even do it when I'm going 3 miles.
It's hard.
cold and rainy. It's hard to get out the door. And so if you got 26 miles ahead of you, geez Louise. Shout out to those people.
Hardy
But-
folk.
But I think cold rain is probably the worst weather to run
Yeah.
in my opinion.
In your opinion.
Like, I'd rather have it snowing. I'd rather have it cold.
What about like 100 degrees and like
I'll take
high humidity?
I'll take it.
Take it over the
I'll
cold
take
rain.
it over
Okay.
the cold rain,
No.
man. Because it's the worst.
Yeah.
Everything
It's
is
hard.
wet.
Yeah.
You could never get like a waterproof outfit. Because if you do, you end up sweating like a pig.
Yeah.
Cold rain, man.
Nothing to be
for that.
thankful for.
No.
Huh. I got another thing that I'm not thankful for.
What's that?
Say you're out there, right? You're a couple miles in and you realize that you got some, gastrointestinal stuff going on.
Oh, yes.
I'm definitely not thankful for that.
No.
It's rough.
That is rough.
It's rough. Distress. Or you got you had, that cup of coffee that you had before the run, which
Yep.
I tend to do.
I do that too.
That catches up with you.
And then you gotta go, man.
And then you got to go. And then you're out there somewhere where there are no bathrooms.
That's
Not
rough.
thankful for that situation.
No, me
Doesn't
neither.
come up a lot for me, but it has. I'd be lying if I
Dude.
said that it didn't come up once in a while.
I just put a post on our social all about that.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that I love about most of my routes from my house,
Yeah.
there's bathrooms.
Yeah.
It's like the best.
Most of the time, I'm kind of plan that in, build it in, and,
Yeah.
or I can get back. But sometimes, oof.
The best is when it's like a mile and a half away or something, and you're like, all right, I can make it
Yes.
if I have an issue. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it doesn't go away though, and then you're in
No, I know.
Then you're in big trouble.
Yep, I know.
Then you're in big trouble.
Yeah. So, GI issues on a run. Not thankful for.
Not thankful. Do you find that they get worse and worse as you get closer and closer to the bathroom?
I think that happens whether I'm running or not. That's kind of the
That's
case.
the thing.
It's weird. It's almost like your body can sense that. You know, I don't
It's
know.
almost time.
It's almost time, and your body can sense it, and it's, you know, and it just sometimes, yeah, it gets worse. Absolutely. I'm glad I'm not the only person who feels that way,
No.
because I felt alone for a long time. This is help. This is helping.
This is like a therapy.
This is like a therapy session. Talk about, no,
Oh man.
but seriously, it's good to get it off. Good to talk about it once in a while. With, you know, what frustrates you, what your
Right.
pet peeves are.
One thing that bothers me, and this is related, is the lack of porta-john efficiency at certain road races. I think this might have been in the other podcast.
It's
'cause I feel
definitely
like I
something we
this.
talked about. I know. That's
That
definitely something I'm not
oof,
thankful for.
Frustrates me to
Yeah.
high heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I
You don't want to have to wait in
Oh.
line or guess and just, yeah.
I need like 10 porta-johns for every one person there is. Go nuts on the porta-john.
That's the
budget.
actual, I think that's the race director, it's in the race director manual.
Yeah.
That's the ratio.
It should be
10 to 1.
10 to 1 porta-johns to people.
Yep, per person.
Yes.
Oh man,
I cannot stress that.
there must have been a lot of those at Philly. I mean,
Oh,
think
dude.
about it.
I talked to one of the runners and they just were like, I couldn't go.
Yeah.
Couldn't go.
So
When
rough.
my wife did Chicago, ended up, I don't know if she wants me to say this, but behind a tree. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I see people doing that.
I've done it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So like that, not thankful for
Not thankful
race
for that.
directors who don't plan enough porta-johns.
I know. You know what I'm not thankful for? And if you're talking about races,
Yeah.
being in a race and not having a clearly marked race course,
Oh,
right? Or maybe not enough people on the course waving the flags
right.
or pointing the direction to go. That's tough.
You need that. I
Yeah.
think they should have it marked such that even if no volunteers show up, you can still get through it.
Yeah. There shouldn't be any guessing.
No guessing.
And there shouldn't be any wrong turns,
Nope.
right? You work hard for those races, you train for those races.
I
and you
paid
get
for
in.
this.
You pay for it, and then you're going off like 3/10 of a mile or a half mile. It's got to be. It has to be
5 miles.
Yeah, right. I'm
Some of
not
them go
thankful
nuts.
for that.
Not thankful
You know.
for that at all. And one that I wanted to mention, it's Patrick mentioned it yesterday, our good friend Patrick.
Yes.
When you're running,
Okay.
and say you're on a path or a road or whatever, and you catch up to somebody, they're running a little bit slower than you, you catch up to them, and you go to go by them, and they just lock onto your shoulder.
They catch you, lock on your shoulder, and stick with you for a bit.
Stick with you for a bit.
Go with your pace.
Yeah, like it's turned into a race for them.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a race,
It's not a race.
especially if you're going and you're passing that person out. You know, they don't need to lock onto you.
Just
Right.
do you, man.
Just do you exactly. It's yeah. Okay.
Leave me alone.
That's
Let me
rough.
do my thing, and you do your thing. Sometimes to avoid such a situation, because I always feel bad when I catch up to people.
Yeah, I
who are
mean,
in front of me.
I do
will-
too. I feel badly about it. I feel a little bit, I don't want to make that person feel badly.
Yeah.
Some people don't care, but someone might.
So I go on the other side of the road.
I try to do it too. I'll go on the other side of the road, or if you're on a path, I try to give them a wide berth, you know, give them
Yeah.
some space, not try breathing right down their, you know, their backs, you know.
Right.
You know, don't pass too closely, so, yeah.
Yeah, but that's annoying though. When you pass them and they're like, all right, game on.
Yeah. Not thankful
Not
for that.
thankful for that.
Okay, I got you.
Do you, man.
Do you, exactly.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything is gonna be okay.
That is the truth, man. So what do you, and what else are you thankful for? Anything? Or not thankful
But I'm not
for?
thankful for it on a run. I mean, there are tons of other things. We don't have time to talk about it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We might need to wrap it up with this one.
Well, I think
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah, not like sidewalks or roads that are not well maintained.
Okay. I'm not thankful for those things.
That's annoying.
Right, potholes.
Potholes, sidewalks that are uneven.
Sidewalks that are uneven, that is a
That's
killer.
a pain in the neck.
Yep.
Especially this time of year if around here where it's dark and you can't really see very well at certain times of the day, the sidewalk and or roads need to be handled. I pay taxes.
Right.
Use those tax dollars to fix that crap.
Yes, I know. Because someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
Walking, running down the sidewalk.
right.
All right.
That's
Gotcha.
my final pet peeve for the day.
Right. Good ones. Do you feel better?
I feel better, man.
I feel better.
I feel
I like that we
like we-
accentuated the positive first up and talked about some things that, you know, maybe little peeves, things not to be thankful for, got it off our shoulders.
I agree.
And now, you know, we're
Why don't
relaxed
we,
and calm.
what we should end on one positive note, though, I think.
Of course.
One more thing you are thankful for.
Okay. I am thankful for turkey trots. It's
Yes.
a fun thing on Thanksgiving.
It is a fun thing.
It's always, again, you get back to the community, you see all these people who are excited about the day, they don't have to go to work, they've got family, they're in town, and, you know, everyone's like-minded, they're getting some exercise before they go and, you know, eat a lot, and,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
maybe have a little grog, and, yeah, I'm thankful for turkey trots.
I'm gonna put that. I'm thankful for that too.
Yeah.
I agree. Turkey trots are one of my favorite 5K or 5 mile road races.
Yeah.
I feel like 5 miles far and like that's as far as I want to go
Yes.
on a Thanksgiving run.
Yeah. You don't want any more.
Because
than
I got to
that.
get back and eat my turkey, you know?
Exactly. You know, or, you know, you've got guests coming maybe, and you want to get things prepared, so, yeah.
Exactly.
It really ain't too long after. Over 5, it's too much.
Yeah. Burn some calories, eat a ton of calories.
Yes.
Great way to spend Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we should wrap it up.
Okay.
We gotta get to work. That was episode 40.
Episode 40.
Thank you all for tuning in. We are again grateful for your listenership. Is that a thing?
Yeah, listenership
Yeah.
is.
That's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah. So thank you for listening. And we'll be back next week with episode 41.
Excellent. Thank you, folks. Keep running.